How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I figure I'll give y'all a little look and see what Littlefarm Kennel look like. I believe that most beagle hunters build a type of kennel that suit their purpose and their need depending on their geographical location. You know, the type of kennel I build in Kansas I wouldn't necessarily build in Louisiana where I'm from. You know, because it would be an overkill. But here in Kansas, we put a lot of emphasis on the winter, how we build and how we take care of our dogs. I've never had dogs on dirt. I never wanted dogs to be on dirt. I think they catch a lot more parasites and all other type of things when you keep them on dirt. There's an argument between the pad, whether the concrete is good for them or not. But when you give them the opportunity to get off of the concrete, something similar to what I have here, then you don't have too much problem. I built these kennels here a year or so ago. Did all the work myself on the building and the kennel. I don't have a cameraman, so I had to do most of this myself. Let y'all see. These dogs, they've been living in these kennels since they were little pups. They know how to get in and get out. If you notice, the doors on the inside is made out of light aluminum that they push their nose up against, and they can get in. It's spring loaded, so when they go in, it flops behind them and close. All of them is not like that, but the last ones I built are like that. The floors are made out of 1x6 patio flooring, which is easy on the dogs' paws and stuff, and it's a lot warmer and stuff in the winter time when they out playing. See, so we got that spaced out where all the stuff can drop underneath, and it's easy to clean, easy to keep clean. I power wash these kennels. I just got finished power washing this one, the concrete, because everything drops below and the dog don't have to live in there, especially in the winter time when you can't get out and clean your kennel, you know, like you want to every day or you know, a couple times a week. You know, when the temperature is so low that just can't get out and clean them. And again, like I said, you know, I'm in Kansas, and the temperature is extreme in the winter time. I'm talking minus 9, minus 13 sometime, and with the wind chill factor not included into it. So it's get extremely cold. It's too cold for a dog just to be in the dog house, sitting where the wind can get to him and stuff. So this is why I built these kennels, and it's very important that the door closed behind so the wind don't you know, come in and blow into the kennel, which will make it a lot more colder. See, this box here doesn't have a door on it. It had a flap. Had a flap in there, but buckshot chewed it up and ate it. So now he got to pay the price until I put another one up in there. These are the first kennel that I built when I moved out here, and the floors and stuff is the same. It's made out of wood, spaced apart. They got a little balcony, a little step in there in the winter time, so the dogs can perch on, and a lot of light, a lot of sunlight, a lot of wind passing through to keep them cool in the summertime, and in the winter time I got panels that I put on here and close it up so to keep them warm during the winter time. It's very important in Kansas, I tell you, because again, the winter are brutal, And you can't just put dogs out on the concrete slab with no heat and and no provision for keeping their water from freezing up and stuff like that. I tell you, got another thought coming. So you have to make plans to keep dogs like this in Kansas during the winter time. Summertime can fool everybody. They think, oh man, this is great. It's nice and cool and and everything. But along come old man winter and changes the whole situation on you. And and then it's too late to try to do something about it. So this is why I built. I can put 21 dogs in this kennel. It's equipped with 21 dogs, and I'll show you the inside in a second here, but it's just the outside. And I just built this, the concrete I poured and stuff this spring, and got that down. So now they love it. They can get up the stairs and they can go in their pens and stuff when they want to. And that's a big plus with them. Okay, got the males on one side, females on this side where I am right here. So you want to knock it off over there, Buckshot? Paulo? Uber? Right? All right. Let's chill it out. Chill it out. Okay? Chill it out. That's it. We're going to go on the inside. I'll show you the inside. And the way I put the inside to accommodate the cold. It's all about the cold. All about the cold. Alright, this is the inside of the kennel. I built these kennels, boxes on the inside a year ago, adjacent to my shop. Cut off about 5 or 6 feet and put a wall up and close it in and put my kennel boxes and stuff on this side. This is adjacent to the kennels on the outside. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get 2, 3. Again, I said 20-something dogs inside this kennel. The way we got it built, the walls are insulated. In the summertime, if it gets really, really, really hot, I have air conditioning there that can go in the window, and I have floor air conditioning. I have heat on the wall, and I have heat in the boxes. I have temperature controlled heat in the box. If you put a dog inside a building like this and you go back to water him the next day and the water is froze, then that tells you that the inside of that building is not the temperature it's supposed to be. So this was my first experience, and this is why I went through so much trouble to improve my kennel for the winter time. Okay, and it's very necessary. On the back side here, I put in a little cleaning station so I can clean my rabbits and stuff when I come in from hunting. I got running water. The box up on the wall there is hot. Give me hot water because my kennel is quite a ways from the house. It's almost 800 meters from my home. Okay. And down at the bottom of the hill. Okay, so when I bought this property, there was a well already drilled at the bottom of the hill there. For what reason, I don't know. But anyway, I just it's about 75 meters from this building, so I just capitalized on that and put in a pump and everything and ran it, and I got running water, hot water, and cold water. It comes out the same one. All I have to do is turn the valve on. So when I come in, I can clean my gam and stuff, and real easy. Got a wall-mounted heater here, that it doesn't keep this side completely warm, but it does, you know, it work in conjunction with the other units and stuff that I have on the boxes. The boxes, I have a ceramic towel on the floor, which is covered with another covering during the winter time. In the summertime, the ceramic towel keep the dogs nice and cool, and then in the winter time, I cover it up with 3/4 inch plywood so it can stay warm for them. But the ceramic towel is definitely necessary when you're raising pups, so you can sanitize it and keep it clean and stuff. Dogs can go in and out as they please, to the outside, down the stairs, play, whatever they want to do. Okay, that's the inside. Okay. Over on this side, on half of the kennels and stuff, not all, I have heated pads in. You notice the pad on the floor, that's not for look. That's for the winter time when it's really, really, really cold. All these boxes have heated pads in the box, and that way that if the temperature does fall so low in this building, the dog will have heat from the pads on the floor, and that'll keep them warm, which is very important. Especially if you didn't have the dog out running all day, bring him back and put him in a cold box and expect him to hunt for you, then, well, I don't think that's right. So, I mean, at least that's the way I feel about it. So, I take care of my dogs. Okay, take care of me, I take care of them. So, all of these boxes is heated, and we have temperature control heaters in the box. I got some of these little boxes right here that I converted to temperature control. I bought them down at Menards. They temperature control. I enclosed them in to protect the dog from getting to them. And when the temperature gets so hot in the box, they cut themselves off. I have several of those. See, if you notice, everything I've done and tried to do in this kennel has been to prepare myself for winters. Summer take care of itself. Winters are brutal in Kansas. Very, very, very cold. And you have to take care of your dogs. All my hunting associates have heat and air for their dog. You know, and that's just the way, you know, we raise them. I mean, we don't spare them when we go out. We run them in cold weather and everything. But when they come home, we like to make certain that they're as comfortable as possible. Okay? So dog don't mess in these boxes. They go outside. I've never had to clean poop or anything out of the box. So, again, so you can do that, you know, when you constructing the kennel yourself. I built this kennel myself in phase. Not everything. I didn't have the plan in my head from Jump Street. I mean, you know, I built a little bit, added on, built a little bit, added on, built a little bit. You know, so the only help I had with this entire building was the concrete slab. Everything else, every sheet of plywood, every 2x6, 2x8, rafters or whatever, I put it up myself. Did it all by myself. No help from anyone except for my daughter. She helped me with the side and outside a little bit, but everything else I insisted on doing it myself. Okay, so if you notice in here, this side is my water that I ran in. That's my pump for my water supply. I think I got a 30-gallon tank inside there that I have to keep warm during the winter time so the pump don't freeze up. But I mean, good control of that to make certain that my pump doesn't freeze up during the winter time. I put in a furnace in this kennel right here. What we have here is a mobile home central air system. I converted. Did most of the work myself of putting it in and converting it over to propane. Added a propane tank. You notice the propane tank outside the window. Added a propane tank, set it on some stilts and everything, and ran a thermostat on the wall. And I can heat this entire kennel. This furnace is designed to heat an entire trailer. See, I can heat this entire kennel, but it'll cost me a good penny. So, you know, I use it only when the temperature is really low. And the other heaters on the other side is not doing the work it's supposed to. See, so, because it costs me a lot of money to run this heater, you know, during the winter time. I do have a wood burning stove right here. And this is when I'm piddling around working in the shop. I put this in last year, and the need to use that furnace dropped down to almost zero. Because I tell you, when I get this old wood burning stove cranked up during the winter time and put my chair right there when I come back from hunting, I tell you what, it's almost non-movement time. I keep a little wood on hand because you don't know when the temperature gonna drop in Kansas. Like right now, it's down in the 40s at night, and next week it'll be down in the 30s. And we just started in October, so definitely need a wood burning stove. So this thing here I picked up on Marketplace last year and added it to it. Right here, I'm working on a trailer. This trailer is what we're going to use when we make trips, which we do make trips to places like Texarkana, Texas, Louisiana, Missouri. It's the first trip on the list this year. My hunting buddy, Danny Thompson, did most of the work on this trailer here, putting it together and everything. So we got it situated that we can carry 15 dogs in it. Wasn't just an old trailer, a dog trailer, and we put it together with cages and lights and everything, you know, so we can be self-sufficient. You know, if we stand at a hotel or somewhere, you know, the dogs are in the box, and we don't have to worry about, you know, not having anywhere for the dogs to stay. We take a canvas and we put over it, that'll keep them warm, and we put straw on the bottom there, which they can lay on if they don't want to stay in the box. This is the first year we're using this trailer, but we'll see how it works and everything, and we kind of copycatting off what the boys do from North Carolina, Tim them last year. Their trailer worked out pretty good for them when we went to Missouri. So just got a little bit more work to do on it. I'm just about finished. I put lights in and stuff on it. Lights on the inside, so when we come in at night and we need light to hunt, to clean our rabbit and take care of the dog, because most of the time when we get back, we're coming in at night. See, so I added some light, so we don't have to be out there with a flashlight trying to take care of the dogs and stuff. See, we got food pail, water pail, half-gallon buckets that we put in here to carry water and stuff, and a water tank to carry the water, so we can keep the dog watered and fed when we come back from hunting. So they can actually live in this box here, especially the dogs that we don't take out on the hunt, every day. So, we'll only take a few dogs, and we leave a few back in the rear to recover, and this is where they will stay. So, but yeah, my hunting buddy Mr. Thompson did most of the construction work on it, and I'm doing the trailer belongs to me. But when we do something like this for a project, we pairs up. Everybody do their share, so that way everybody get to contribute. So anyway, just figure I'll show this thing off. I'm real proud of this little old trailer. It's high axle, big wheel. That's one of the reasons why we like it. We don't have little small wheels on it. We got big wheels on it and stuff. Still got a mount of spare on it. And hey, we on the road this winter, man. Yes, indeed. Missouri will be the first place we take it. So hope everything work out all right. All right, then. Littlefarm Beagle. Just wanted to let y'all get a flash of how we take care of our dogs in the wintertime, the preparation that we make in the wintertime, because it's very important to keep those dogs nice and warm and cuddly in the wintertime so they can hunt better and be better prepared when you take them out to the field. Don't just take them and bring them in and throw them up in the ice cold box and put some dry dog food in there and leave them and then come back the next morning and get them out again. That's not right. So especially in cold temperature like we have down here. Everybody don't need the setup that we have here. Certainly if you're in Louisiana or on the East Coast in some places. But in Kansas, you need it. And if you're not that way, then I tell you, and you got dogs and they're sitting outside and you having a good time right now, you'll pay the price during the winter time. I guarantee you. You'll pay the price. Okay. I want to say God bless y'all. Thank you for watching my video and everything. And hey, we have something coming at you real soon again, okay? Peace out.